Ladies and gentlemen of the crypto space, today has been a really exciting day. But we're not here to talk about the general market, even though I don't think it's a bad idea. But we're here to talk about a sector which I think is going to go absolutely insane over the next few months. And there's not anybody out there who can tell me otherwise. And of course, I'm talking about the AI sector. But it's a little bit deeper than that, because I've said for a while, I think a few sectors are going to be most bullish. Partially, it was Bitcoin ecosystem. Throw that out the window. All right, it didn't pop off like anybody expected it to. Right now, it seems that Ethereum ecosystem is going to be really hot. AI, oracles, which again we'll talk about in a second, and real world assets, which again for the most part rely on oracles. So two of those are AI and oracles. Well, if we're taking a look at the website, you can see, first of all, it's why Oracle, but it also reads right here: AI-powered market data oracle, empowering users with cutting-edge AI models for unmatched real-time market analytics and insights. So they basically create these data models, or well, data oracles that are used to train these AI prediction models that basically help out crypto investors. And it's not just a simple trading support of sorts. They try to make some products that are really helpful to all sorts of crypto investors and crypto users. They've got some Fortune 500 previous guys. Obviously, you need some proper quants in, and well, here's just one of their most recent announcements from a few weeks back, introducing Robo advisors. For advisors, precise intelligence, precise 100% data driven. So again, the idea being that you're receiving insights from some AI, let's just simply call it advisor here, to hopefully make your flow a little bit easier. Again, what flow kind of depends on what you're aiming to do. In this case, there are a couple of different options. Hey, do you want some better flow for macro, for ETFs? You want to see what other KOLs are posting about? You want to see what's going on with stablecoins? It's basically, in a simple way, a data interpreter. And I should say, for the most part, it's all based on Telegram. So it's not like you have to go to a different place every single time to look at different things. It's all quite seamless, which is obviously also the goal with a tool like this. And you can find a lot of information over on their wiki. So for example, how to actually go about using their YAI personal assistant, another look into what those robo advisors really are. Again, this is one of the products. Obviously, they're trying to develop as much as possible, get it very much out there. And again, this will also be a thing that's more necessary when the market really picks up, when more and more people are trying to find their way through all the garbage. Because again, when a bull market really hits, it's so extremely difficult to, first of all, get your data right, which obviously these oracles are, focusing on. It's their thing to verify data. But more importantly, to also interpret it the right way, because again, everybody's talking about something else. So these guys are trying to make that workflow a bit easier. Now, again, they're claiming that they're also helping with predicting future patterns. I know it's not their focus though, but it's one of the things you can also do with it. And I've been scrolling through many of the partnerships they've got are also projects I invested in a while back. Again, right now, like in this part of the market, utility coins, so coins that you, for example, have to hold to be able to use the tool for free, have not been doing the best. I think this one has a slight better edge though, because oracles are one of the bigger narratives of the next run. Think about Chainlink or Pyth, but they've also combined it with a smart wording of AI here. And so if they keep up with their proper marketing, and again, these tools keep I guess people finding them useful, if you understand what I mean, they're in a really good spot. And I tell people, just try it out for yourself. See how these tools, how you find them. Because just for fun, if you scroll through here, you'll find a lot of partnerships that they've had. I've literally invested in every single thing, used every single thing, and many more. There are so many crypto tools I've used throughout the years that I can't even think about anymore, because it's just like second nature. Now again, perhaps if you're not really about your numbers too much, it might be too difficult for you at the start. But again, that's also an area in which you can learn a lot. For example, it tries to explain some of the, let's call it quote unquote, signals or analytics that it can give you, and how to actually go about using that to see, for example, when something is statistically undervalued. I will say though, it is a smaller coin, so they have some incentives for people who are trying to provide liquidity for it. In this case here, if you stake your LP, you enjoy a very competitive APY, and obviously they're just trying to inject more and more of their taxes also into liquidity. And again, nowhere will you hear me say that you should definitely buy this and it's only going to go to the moon from here on forward. What I am saying though is that over bull runs, very often one thing that people don't catch on to until it's already at the top is these utility type of coins, especially the ones with good narratives that you can also basically use for free and hopefully get the price appreciation of, but see it from a different side. Let's say you use the tool because you bought some coins, right? And it's really extremely useful, and the price actually goes sideways for a while. If you, for example, take a look at the price right now, it's been sideways for a little bit, but let's say it does that. Then you've basically gotten to use the tool for free. Maybe you want to think about opportunity cost, but let's just say for free. Whereas some other tools, some of you guys don't know this, but crypto tools are expensive. Some of the ones can cost you $800 a month, for example. Some of them have changed their pricing models, but I believe Glassnode used to also be $7.99 a month. Yeah, here we go. Professional, $833 a month. Yeah. And there are many that go into the thousands of dollars every single month. Very often you got to pay yearly, by the way. But for a bigger company, it's not that much money to put down 30,000 bucks for some good analytics, especially if your average trade size is in the tens of millions of dollars, for example. But for all the smaller fries, these are some cool things you can pick up and learn a lot from. But one of the reasons I partnered up with them also is mostly just because, as I said before, you got to just believe in something. And I really just hope that one of these tools is going to absolutely pop off. And I like the guys. And I think it's also a matter of if you like the people building it and you see they're quite passionate about it, really trying to put something in, then yes, you'll see there's some issues. For example, oh, it's not got too much volume. Oh, it's not being traded too much. But most utility coins are not traded too much. But again, it could do really, really well over a prolonged period of time as the narratives that they try to help out with, or the tools that, again, they're giving to people for basically free, actually start putting the work in and start popping off. As stated, they've got a couple of cool things coming up, which are like a bigger marketing campaign, get some nice new partnerships going like NVIDIA and Google, and obviously they want to share more previews of some of the stuff they've been working on and some of the partnerships that they've been getting. I mean, they've already got quite a lot of partnerships if you've been scrolling here, through here for a little while. I don't even need to name names, but there's a ton. But it's also, I think, for the most part, because they've got the data on so many projects, so many KOLs, so many telegrams. They got the data on everything, it seems. So if you've been tracking like tens of thousands of projects for a while, and they've consulted for some other bigger crypto companies, then I personally think they're probably able to make it work, right? Call me overzealous though, call me believing in something, but I don't think there's any harm with a project like this, especially because, you know, what's there to lose? But yeah. Those are just my thoughts on it. I think it's pretty cool. I think they've got a lot of potential. And again, they've got the right narrative. So it's definitely worth checking out. I'll leave a link to it down below. And like I said, maybe it's not something for you, but it's definitely worth checking out because maybe it is. Maybe that one tool changes your entire life. Who knows, right? Let me know if you want to see more tools in the crypto space that could be very useful to you. Let me know down below if you'd like to see more of those. And again, for this one, I think you have to hold 1,000 tokens, so it's like $40 worth of the coin to be able to use things. We can't call this a steep barrier of entry because, again, it's like just buying a crypto, hoping it's going to go up, which, again, I think everybody's doing. Whatever. Just check it out. I'll leave a link down below, and that's about it.